Don't need no friends, just me. Nobody keep telling myself I got it. I don't need nobody to do my shit for me. I got it. I'm carefree, can't nobody do it like me, cause I'm Sue Goddess. Don't want no.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another story time with Sue, and I just want to start off by saying happy Halloween everybody. Period. It's the holidays. Guess what? My birthday coming up. But y'all already knew that. So today I don't know what to talk about. I'm just gonna talk about some of anything. So today's story time, I guess I talked to y'all about like how it was for me living in the hood. Like, okay, so boom, I was so excited, to get my very own place or whatever, and I knew better. I knew better than to be trying to go over to 79. Everybody know that's like not a good area in Chicago. But I mean, shit, I was just trying to I was so happy to be on my own, yeah. So boom, I was looking for a place, and I wasn't having much luck finding places and stuff. I know that I wasn't trying to move to the west side, so I was like, fuck it. I found a place that was affordable for me, and shit, I ended up getting that place over on 79. It was on Dobson, 79th and Dobson, y'all. And, it was cool. It was cool at first. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all, because like the neighborhood was quiet for the most part. Well, the block that I was on. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep my braid from like rubbing up against my headphone and like making too much noise. So anywho, yeah, I stayed on a block with like a lot of old people and single mothers, so it wasn't nothing on that block specifically, but like behind the block that I lived on, bro, it was dead bodies being found in the alleyways. It was, shooting every single motherfucking day, like every day, like directly behind my house. Like it was literally like a motherfucking bullet hole right in my kitchen window. Yeah, it was always on the news over there, some stupid shit going on. So that's how it started off, and then like shit, y'all, like the longer I stayed, the crazier things started to get. So boom, like after, I don't know, after maybe like a month, like I started noticing real crazy things about the hood. Like I wasn't in the projects or nothing, I just was in the middle of the fucking hood. Yeah, so you come inside the building. I was like right there on the first floor, and shit, everything was cool. I had ghetto ratchet ass neighbors that was upstairs. Across the hall, it wasn't nobody until these bitches came and moved in. They was ghetto as fuck. I couldn't stand them hoes. They were filthy, like they were nasty as hell, and like I don't know, y'all. The city, it was okay. Like if I did not have children, it'd have been cool. But the fact that I had kids, it started to get worrisome for me. So, I'm trying to think. It was like after a couple of months, the bitches moved across the hall from me. It was two girls, y'all, and they were so motherfucking nasty, y'all. These bitches, like, they would not take their garbage out. They would put their garbage like on the back porch, and the back porch was like connected to, and like right across from the porch was my porch, like my door. So they would leave their stuff out there, and like the raccoons and stuff would tear through the bag and shred shit all over the goddamn patio in the back, so that it looked like it's by my door. Y'all, it was so crazy. Them bitches was so nasty that like, and they would have so many motherfucking dudes coming in and out that shit that like, y'all, them bitches was sour. Like, I wasn't even pregnant at the time, y'all, and I could smell them hoes all the way like across in my house. Like, they were that loud smelling. They did not take care of themselves. And then they was always in these crazy ass relationships. They had all these crazy ass dudes coming up in there, y'all. So like, oh, I wish I could put the audio up on here. I don't know how to do that stuff. But if I did know how, I definitely would. But yeah, one night I was meeting hubby from past stories before. we was up in the house, we was sleeping, and I only had my first baby, and I was pregnant with my second baby. So these motherfuckers, all we hear is, bitch, he did eat my motherfucking ass, and it was good too. And dude like, oh, I'ma kill your ass, bitch. All this other ghetto ass shit, y'all. They was going back and forth, back and forth. They were back there beating each other ass, putting hands on each other and shit. So they ended up getting to a fighting that same night, y'all. And they ended up, like, I guess, I don't know if the guy or the girl did it, but somebody ended up, like, punching, like, the fucking gas thing. And it caused the gas leak, y'all. Mind you, I'm on the first floor, so they was like, the next day, the gas company comes knocking on my door talking about, hey, I have to come in through your house and out your back door because there's a gas leak. Someone in the alley smelled it from way down, and thank goodness they caught it, because if y'all would have lit up anything, tried to cook or anything, lit a lighter or something, you would have blew up in this motherfucker. I'm just like, I had to go, yo, it was crazy. Like, then all type of crazy shit was going on. It was like, I remember down the street, it was one day, y'all, I just lost it, because it was down the street, it was this place called Happy's. I don't know, is it called Happy's or is it Nappies, because I can't tell if it's a letter N or letter H on that sign because it looked weird. But anywho, down there they had I guess somebody had decided to shoot up a funeral home, and then they ended up running on the loose. So yeah, it was like 50 cops down there. They blocked the whole street off. Officers, undercover officers, they riding up and down the block. I'm talking about helicopters hovering directly over our building. It was like 5 helicopters. They was just hovering, y'all. They wasn't like flying. They was just hovering. And I guess they was looking for somebody, y'all. I was so scared. I'm like, oh my goodness, y'all. And then it was another, like for New Year's, I know y'all know that people be shooting and stuff like that for the holidays. And some people, I don't know, they was getting a little too excited out there. They got to shoot. Y'all, they almost shot my motherfucking window in. We had to all, me and my friends, we had to all get on the floor. I had friends over y'all. We had to get on the fucking floor because they was about to shoot my shit in, y'all. That was life living in the hood. And then I ain't tell y'all. So it was another day. I was sitting up in the house, and me and hubby, we was sitting up in the motherfucking house, y'all. Hubby was in the kitchen eating. My oldest daughter was in the room asleep, and then I was in the living room watching TV, and I was like drinking tea or something. All I hear, y'all, is some screams. All I hear is, ah, ah. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, do you hear that? He like, you hear that? And all I hear is like a ching, ching. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, y'all? So we still hearing hollering, and I'm like, what is that? Is somebody getting like chainsaw right now? Like, it was like, it sounded like a fucking chainsaw or something, and we just heard screams, and I'm like, what is that? So next thing you know, I'm steady hearing the screams. It lasted for like 5-10 minutes. Mind you, in the hood, you gotta mind your motherfucking business, and that's what I was trying to do. But shit, out the blue, I started seeing red and fucking orange and shit flashing all on the walls. I'm like, so you know my nosy ass. I went to go look out the motherfucking window. Y'all, it was like, I shit y'all not, it was like 15 freaking fire trucks outside of my house. And I'm just looking, and so I see people lining up on the street. So, shit, bitch, I'm coming out too. I'm nosy. So I put my little robe on. It was cold as hell too, but I was just too goddamn nosy. So I ended up going and peeking outside, and there's some people standing out there, and I'm like, what just happened? Y'all, literally my next door neighbor, like not in the same building, but like the next building direct. Only thing splitting us up is a fucking fence, y'all. Somebody motherfucking caught on fire. Like, gee, I don't know what the fuck they was in there doing drugs or whatever, but whatever they was doing, they was so they had up in doing. And I came outside and I'm just looking around, and they had the big ass fire hose. It's like all they ass holding all the firefighters holding the damn thing, trying to put his ass out, y'all. They put his ass out because he on fire. Yeah, I shit y'all not. They put that motherfucker out. He was in flames, running around like a fireball. And then next thing you know, I'm shook, y'all. I'm just standing there watching. This is all at like 1 o'clock in the morning, y'all. So, excuse me. So, yeah, I'm standing there, and the next thing you know, I have to like, it didn't take long at all. Like, not even 5 minutes, y'all. They put the dude on like a stretcher, and they brought him out, y'all. When I tell y'all, never in my life. First of all, let me tell y'all, this smell. Like, I ain't never smelled something so, like, I can't even describe it. It stank. It was so horrific. Like I want to throw up just thinking about it. It was so stanky, y'all. Then, like, it didn't smell like barbecue. Like, it didn't smell like burning house. Like, it was stanky. So, they carry him on the stretcher, y'all, and I shit y'all not. He was like, his whole body and face was like bubbly and dark, and y'all, he was sizzling. He was smoking like barbecue, y'all. I never in my life seen no shit like that. Like, his ass was smoking like literal barbecue, smoking. And like, I remember they carry him past, and I was like, yeah. Then, like, the last glimpse that I caught of him, like, oh my gosh, y'all, his skin was melting off of his bones. Like, literally, it was a nightmare, y'all. This guy, like, his, like, toe was hanging off of the bone. It can't get no deeper of a description than that, y'all. It was hanging, like, the skin, and oh my God, y'all. I'm only telling y'all this because it's Halloween, and this is some spooky shit to me. So, yeah. Yeah, it was all bad. It was horrible. And I felt so bad for that man. I'm just like, damn. So, after that shit, I went back up in the house, y'all. But I couldn't eat for a couple days because that smell is just a really nasty ass smell that you don't want to smell. It's not like anything you ever smelled before. Like, it's not like, it's like garbage, but it's just ugh. I can't even tell y'all. I'm telling you shit. All I know is it was funky as hell. And then that was another tale. It was another time that I tried to take my girls, after my second daughter was born, you know, I would take them to the park once she turned like maybe 3 months old. I would take them to the park and stuff like that, get them out for fresh air. And y'all, we couldn't even go to the park that was like right up the block. And we was sitting out at the park, and I was letting the kids be on the swing, y'all. First of all, they had some little badass kids that was in like, it was like a summer camp program or something, but them kids was so fucking bad, y'all. They was like first and second graders. They was cussing. They was talking about sex and shit. I'm like, what the fuck y'all know about this shit? Bro, hell nah, fool. Like, I would not let my kids get close to them at all. No way. No, you can't share a conversation with none of these motherfuckers or none of that. They too advanced, baby. No. Hell no. Hell no. Then not only that, they had across the street, it was like a junkie crackhead out there one day walking up and down the street, like tweaking out, screaming and hollering at people, y'all. Then it was like this gang of guys, and they was outside. They was out there pulling guns on each other, y'all, in the middle of an argument. I'm like, All right, let's get the kids. Let's go. Can't enjoy the park anymore. So we stopped. We had to stop going to the park. I'm trying to think what else, y'all. It was so bad. Hubby was in the back barbecuing one time, and um, he was back there barbecuing. Next thing you know, boom, boom, boom. Let's go in the house, wrap it up. We'll finish it up in the oven. Cause he almost got shot, y'all. Just sitting on the back porch, like literally minding his own business. But people out there being people, and that's just how Chicago is. I love my city, but now that I have kids, it's more scarier now. So, cause you don't want to, wake up one day, you never know what's gonna be your last day. Like I said, I had a bullet hole in my kitchen window. Then let me tell you, I was scared the fuck out of me. What got me out of there, like my last straw. So it was this girl that I was close with. We gonna call her Riri. I mean, I ain't gonna say her name. It's pointless. But yeah, Riri was like, she wanted me to come out to the park with her, y'all. Now, mind you, we've been friends for a minute. She's like way older than me. She was like, shit, I was like 20 something. She was like 30. So Riri was like, hey bitch, me and the kids finna go to the park or whatever. Come with us, pop out. I'm like, I don't know, cause I was, big and pregnant, and she was already trying to get me to go out like the day before, and it was like 100 degrees, and I didn't feel like going outside. It's too hot. I don't do too hot, and I don't do too cold. And so she was like, yeah, pop out, come, because she had her own kids, y'all. She had 3 kids, and I was working on my second one. So I'm like, shit, okay, cool, yeah. I mean, no, at first I'm like, nah, I didn't want to go. I don't know, y'all. I had a bad vibe, a bad feeling. And so I just didn't want to go. And she was mad at me. She wanted me to go so bad. And I'm like, girl, I don't know. And so she ended up going to the park, y'all, right up the street from my house. And she went kind of late. That's another thing about me, about living in the hood. You got to know when to go out and when to go your ass in the house. You need to go your ass in the house at a certain time, or you're going to be out there playing crazy, playing dodge the bullet. So, literally. So she was trying to go to the park at like 7 o'clock at night, almost 8 o'clock. It's dark as fuck. I'm like, no. So, she ends up going, and y'all, she went to the park without me. She called me like 20 minutes after she got off the phone with me, telling me she was on her way there, y'all. She got me crying, and I'm like, what's wrong? What happened? She was like, girl, I was just at the park, and these guys, it was 3 guys that came up, y'all, and they was masked up, like they had masks on. All you could see was their eyes, but there was some young dudes, sorry, y'all. There was some young dudes, and she seen them because where she was parked at, so she had a 12-year-old, a 8-year-old, and she had a 1-year-old. She was in the car with the 1-year-old. The 12-year-old was playing basketball, and the 8-year-old was playing soccer. But she was in the car just watching them, like from a distance. So the guys, I guess, ended up walking up like they was going in front of her car. And y'all, she said she saw them. She saw one of them like pulling out a gun and like clicking at it. And so next thing you know, the first thing she did was screamed out her son's name because they was just about to start shooting. So she called her son's name, and I guess when she called her son's name, that drew attention for people to look at these men. And so next thing you know, y'all, these dudes, they just start airing out everywhere, like spraying the whole park. She had to duck behind her car with her 1-year-old baby, y'all. Her son, if her son didn't trip and fall, he would have got shot. And then the son, the 8-year-old that was playing soccer, the people he was playing with, they ended up, it was like a camp or something. They grouped them up and had them like go somewhere else. Y'all, they had shot a couple of people at that park, so some people had died. It was crazy. I'm like, see how God is. I'm telling y'all, I just so happened to get the feeling to not want to go. And if I would have went, I could have got shot. My kids could have got shot or any of that, just trying to be out there having a good time. That was it for me. I'm like, you know what? I'm too scared. No. Nope, I can't. I'll admit it, bro. I ain't G enough for that shit. Now that I got kids, I used to be, but now that I have kids, I ain't G enough for that. Cause I ain't bold enough to, lose my children, especially to no streets. That's anybody's. That's anybody's worst fear. Anybody that have kids, don't nobody want to lose their motherfucking kids. You damn near don't want to die before your kids. Like, I mean, not necessarily that you don't want to die before your kids, but you don't want to die before you see them grow up to become, human, like grown adults and stuff like that. You want to see that, I know that I do. So, yeah, that was the Hood Chronicles, baby. It was, ooh, and then you gotta like switch. Y'all gotta know when to switch the lingo up and when not to. So sometimes I gotta be a little hood, so that way they can understand me and see that I ain't playing this shit. Cause you gotta be careful, y'all. They will jack the shit out your ass. Then y'all, let me tell y'all, I ain't even tell y'all. So July 8th of 2023, last year my sister had passed away. And God rest her soul. Yeah. 3 days later, so how about I had a dog at the time, and hubby was staying with me, of course. He went out to walk the dog, and everything was cool. He come back in, and then he goes back out, and he comes back in the house like Ashanti. I'm like, what? He's like, the car's gone. Huh? He talking about the car's gone. What the fuck you mean the car is gone? Where is it at? Talking about it's not outside. I'm like, gee, stop playing. I go outside, somebody stole the goddamn car, y'all. They broke in that bitch. Then the crazy thing to me is I had the original key and the spare key in my house. So how the hell did they get down with that car? I don't know, y'all. But they made it speedy and quick. They got on down, y'all. So we had to like mob. We had to like walk everywhere, catch the bus everywhere. And the bus, y'all, oh my God. Yeah, let me tell you. So we caught the bus. Because like I said, I was pregnant wherever I would need to go, like my doctor's appointments and stuff, because my doctor was on 95th. And it was in Evergreen Park. So yeah, we would catch the bus. We had to catch the red line, and the red line is so fucking dangerous, y'all. You just gotta be careful. You gotta know how to maneuver. Yeah, it was this one guy, this guy, he was straight cooling. And I looked up, and he was like walking back and forth on the bus, y'all. Next thing you know, he falls the fuck out and starts seizing. He started foaming at the mouth. Yo, I just was like, he was like, before he fell over, like he was walking around perfectly fine. Then he just kind of just started doing, y'all ever seen like how some drug addicts, they do that leaning thing? They just be standing there doing the Michael Jackson lean, y'all. He was just doing that for a minute, and he just fell over, and I'm just like, did I just see a nigga die? Like, it was crazy. Then, yeah, it was a lot of passengers tried to give him water and stuff. Yeah, it was some crazy shit. It was another guy that was like, actually, let me tell you, I seen a guy, y'all. I was doing DoorDash, y'all. I was doing DoorDash, and I saw this dude, get robbed in broad daylight, y'all. Look, all I could do was mind my business. Shit, fuck is you talk about? So I go inside the McDonald's, and then the guys was like, "Oh, you beautiful, talking to me and stuff. Thank you." Going about my business. So it was like 3 guys, and then it was like another 2 guys that was like standing in there already. So the 3 guys that was walking in behind me, they held the door up for me and stuff, gentlemen to me. I walked in to get my order, y'all. Next thing you know, I turn around, and buddy, one of the 3 guys was like, yeah, where that sack? I'm like, I'm trying not to look, y'all. I'm just looking at the corner like, so, so yeah, I ended up getting ready to leave, and the guy was like, calm down, let's take it outside, come on, I don't want everybody here, man, come on now. So they go outside, y'all. Dude pulled a gun on him and told him, give me your shit right now. I'm like, y'all are damn near, boy, we had that car, I almost snapped the goddamn handle trying to get my ass in that car so quick to get the fuck up out of there. I had to go. I'm like, nope. Then we was on the bus. It was another time that a guy was like, he was talking about how somebody tried to rob him in broad daylight, and there was a lot of people around, and nobody did nothing to help him. Woo! And these not even half of the stories, y'all. It was so much shit going on, like daily. Every time you look on the news, it was something stupid going on, like around my neighborhood, and they was doing a lot of killing and a lot of robbing people. So I had to get the hell from out there. I'm like, nah, baby, this ain't my type of style. Not my type of style. Once they stole the car, and then my friend Riri told me that story, I'm not, baby. Had to go. Because I was not about to bring my baby back to that. And then like my upstairs neighbor, like, you could hear her having sex and everything. It was a bit much. It was a bit much. I couldn't do it. But yeah, that's my Tales from the Hood Chronicles. And I guess I'm just gonna end it right there, cause shit, I don't know if this is interesting for anybody, but it's just like for precautionary measures. If any of you all decide, hey, I want to move to the hood one day and see what it's about, go ahead, fuck around, find out. Go ahead. But I was just giving you a little heads up of little things that go on around, different types of hoods. That was just in my neck of the hood. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's different other places, but it's probably the same fucking concept. So y'all think about moving to the hood, y'all might want to watch this video first and prepare yourself, because it's a lot of shit that goes on when you're living in the hood, honey. Especially if you got children. Anywho, like I was saying, happy Halloween. Like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned. I'm trying to, keep coming up with videos and stuff, but I be having a lot going on. Then sometimes I be running out of ideas, y'all, because my mind be on so many different things at one time, and I'm trying to I'm trying to get it together. I'm trying to get it together for y'all. Y'all already know. Y'all know. But yeah, I love y'all. Talk to you later.